Hello, 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 lovelies. Welcome to lanmouSpitual. We are experimenting. We are doing a first set of live readings for this channel. This is for Virgo, wherever it may be in your chart. I am on the road. As you can tell, this is a different setting. I am in my hotel room. I am in Arizona. It's nighttime. I started this before sunset, and now it's dark outside, and we've changed settings since since I started playing with the lighting. So I'm so happy you guys are watching this, and I hope that you do, and that you find this message useful from spirit. Okay, I brought my decks with me on the road because I really wanted to connect with you guys. Here we have retreat that just came out for you, Virgo. It says here, it's time to disconnect from the world. To disconnect from the world, but you're not alone. You're with another here. Okay, you're going to spend some alone time. It's important to spend some time together to connect with your person, just the two of you. Okay, disconnect from the world, from everyone else, but not to go by yourself, not on a retreat by yourself, a retreat for two. What better time to do that than this time during Valentine's Day weekend, right? So let's see what additional message that Spirit have for you. And it's quite loud. It's like there's a major, it's not a highway, there's a major way, woodway here outside of my window. So if you guys hear noises, that's why earlier I was closer to my bed, but the lamp was causing a glare, so we're changing, we moved to the desk. So here we are. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. Let's see what message, additional message for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. We have heart-to-heart conversation. Oh my goodness, let me tell you guys, like, we are getting the same cards for all the signs so far. Both of those cards I've seen before. Heart-to-heart conversation have comes. This is like the fourth time I'm seeing this card. Okay, you guys are the sixth reading, and honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So a lot of you are gonna be having some very important conversation. Oh, this could be the one just flipped up for you. Okay, you already met the romantic partner you seek. So a lot of you here, almost like you need to open up and talk to each other, especially if you guys have been letting things just brush things under the carpet, or holding on to things inside, just going along just to get along. Oh, look at this at the bottom of the deck here. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And seeing this here, the way the card are laid out, I feel like for a lot of you, you are right now are in separation. Not so much there's a separation coming, because the first card that you have was retreat, to take time to disconnect from the world, to take time with your person. And what's facing the deck, what's at the bottom of the deck, is what's facing this reading is that separation. I feel like some of you have been in separation, whether you're living far away from your person, you know, you're separated by distance, you're separated emotionally, especially if you're holding things in, you're not expressing yourself, and you're holding grudges and whatnot. That's gonna create some emotional separation, some distance, you know, emotionally, even if you're living with that person. So it's so important here to reconnect. That's what that retreat means, to spend time together, to reconnect with each other on a one-to-one basis, almost like from a very innocent place. Okay, and to talk openly, honestly, and from a place, from the heart space, not from ego, but to really talk to each other. So especially for those of you that have been experiencing that distance, whether it's actual in separate location, or distance, emotional distance with another person, it's so important during this time to really take that time, just the two of you, to seclude yourself and to connect again and to talk to each other, because Spirit is saying here, this could be the one. That's your card here. Okay, that's what we're gonna focus on. This could be the one. You've already met that person. If you're asking yourself, is there something better out there for me? Should I stick with that person? Spirit is saying you've already met the romantic partner. This could be the one. This could be the one. And here we have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles coming together. Yes, oh my goodness. Yes, some of you have some feelings of resentment some grudges because you feel like you've been carrying this whole relationship. With the Ten of Wands is a card of burdens, and the card of responsibility of carrying this whole weight on your shoulder, okay? And with the Six of Pentacles, there's a sense here where you feel like the give and take was not equal in the relationship, that things were not completely in balance. Like some of you may feel like you were doing most of the work, okay? And that's created a bit of resentment, and spirit is this needs to be talked about, okay? You need to open up about this. Don't hold all of this in. Your person may not know that you're feeling like that. Their person may feel like, oh, that's what you do, that's the relationship we have, you always take care of this, you always, take care of the kids, of the home, or whatever. Even if you're living with that person, this can happen. So it's very important here to truly be open and discuss your desires, your need, okay, and the things that are making you feel like not as happy as you should be. We're see Five of Cups. Like some of you, you've been feeling alone in this relationship. You've been feeling alone. You've been feeling kind of like you're giving, and you're not receiving enough. Like your cups are not full. So there's a need here to really talk about that you are not, you've been experiencing sadness, okay? You've been experiencing a sense of, like you're not receiving the affection that you need, and the togetherness, the sense of togetherness that you really desire. And here we have, I love this Queen of Cups card, because that's what you want. You don't want to feel like this, and I feel like it's gonna be like that for some of you. Once you discuss your feelings, you let that person know how you truly feel. Oh, hi Rose. Are you doing free reading? No, not right now. Like literally, I'm taping this, I'm recording this on the road, like I'm in my hotel room, but not right now. I'm just doing this live for you guys because I really want to connect with you and to bring some love message for you guys. I was called to do this, and but just to go back to this, I truly feel like for some of you, Virgo, do you want to come out of this feeling of heaviness in your spirit, heaviness in your emotions and your feelings, because you do care about that person, but you are feeling alone in this relationship, alone carrying the burden of the relationship, the weight of the relationship on your shoulder, and not receiving as much as you're giving with that Six of Pentacles, unequal, unfair, unjust, like a relationship where the give and take is not equal. What you want to feel is this loving person, that feminine energy, okay? That's what you want right now. So I feel like once you discuss your feelings, I saw you click send a message. This is my first time doing lives, but I didn't have a chance to read it. So Five of Wands, yes, like there's been an ego battle, okay? There's been like a lot of disagreements, a lot of perhaps toxic communication. You guys really need to learn to communicate with each other from a loving place, okay? From a loving place, like about feelings, about emotions, not from a place of accusation of, telling that person, oh, you did this, you did that, to release those, because a lot of you took on that responsibility on yourselves, and I feel like for some of you, your person, and it could go vice versa, they may not realize that you were feeling like that, and it may be you that someone's about to open up to you. You may finally have some time together, to spend some time, just the two of you, and to reconnect in a way where you're at ease, where you relax, and then you feel like you feel safe to talk to your person again from an open place. And then all of a sudden you realize like, oh, this is how that person feel. I had no idea. I thought you enjoy doing that. I thought that's the relationship we kind of settled into. I thought you were okay, you are happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that. Okay, and all of a sudden things gonna change around for you guys. Okay, this could be the one, because there's something here worth preserving. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Passion, emotion, action, confidence. This is what's gonna happen. There's gonna be from ego to confidence, from a place of like feeling like you have to prove yourself, you have to show, you have to win every argument, to a place of confidence, to a place of knowing that you are worthy. You don't have anything to prove. You don't have to do everything to be loved. You don't have to earn that love. That love is already there and it's giving to you, okay? This is what we have here, Virgo, for you. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And here we have the Queen of Swords. Look at all those queens we have here. And I don't feel like this is competition, okay? I don't feel like this is competition. I feel like this is you going through those different stages of the kind of, especially for those of you that are feminine, the kind of woman you want to be in this relationship, okay? And your person, the way they've been seeing you might have been like to all those different lenses. You've been occupying all, playing all those different roles, like, and again, perhaps overdoing, because you felt like you had to do all of this and you had to take charge of the situation. But I feel coming up here, there's gonna be a more balancing act, okay? If you've been playing on too much of the masculine role, your person's gonna assume more of the responsibilities, where you can be a little bit more playful, where you can be, your loving feminine, not to say masculine or not loving, but where you can be feeling more of yourself, more at ease in the relationship, where you don't feel like you have to do everything, and you're gonna let go of some of this resentment, because you're gonna understand that, oh, I have a partner here who wants to please me. All right, let's get to an advice for you from the daily guidance oracle card. Let's see what advice spirit have for you. Virgo, advice for Virgo, advice for Virgo. And yes, Virgo, you'll be the last one for tonight. I can feel my energy going a little bit low during your reading, so we'll resume the rest tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll be in Las Vegas. Hopefully it's a good setting and it's conducive and my energy is up, and I call to continue on. But today was beautiful. That's my first time doing it. I was just like, go for it. There we are. Here we go at the bottom of the deck for you. It says your daydream. Don't become cynical. Believe that in the power of you manifesting what you want. Dream about the love that you want, the connection that you want, the relationship that you want, okay? You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind in receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity, okay? Think, believe, imagine the kind of relationship you want, and you'll be able to get the inspiration for it and the guidance from spirit. And that's your card, giving and receiving. That's what we've been talking about. That's how we're starting here, okay? That's a message that was channeled for you. The thing about you feeling a bit resentful for some of you, because you feel like you are taking on the heavy weight of the relationship, and here spirit telling you, let me hold it for you guys to read by yourself, okay? Spirit is saying the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalation and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation, okay? That balancing act is so important for all of us within ourselves, okay? Even our own body, even in our spirit, in our soul, but also in connection, the way we connect with everything around us, people, things, okay? Like nature, like the give and take, that balancing act of all of it is so important. So get in the habit, or when you're not receiving the nurturing that you need, when you're not receiving that kind of attention, affection that you need, that you desire from your partner, to ask for it lovingly, okay? To bring forth, to not sweep things under the rug, and to not harbor a lot of resentment and grudges, and perhaps the person's not even aware of that. This has kind of like poisoning the relationship all along, when all that's needed was a heart-to-heart conversation from the get-go, to say, hey, this is not working for me. Hey, I don't enjoy doing this. Hey, I would rather that if you did this. I'd rather that if we do that together, if we spend more time together, or if we did this kind of things together, if we discipline the kids together, like, whatever it is that was the case for you, where you feel you are taking on too much, that things were not balanced. This is your message, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me today on the road. I suspect we're gonna have more of this, especially if more of you guys join in. If you're enjoying it and like it, please let me know. And I'm so sorry for was who asked about free reading. I was not doing free reading today because it's just a Valentine's Day reading, a general collective reading, and perhaps in the future we'll do that. But this was a test. This was an experiment with this live reading, and I'm very happy with it. I was not expecting anyone at all to stop by, and we've had comments, and I'm like, yeah, in the name of love. By the way, do you guys know Lanmou means love? That's what it means. I go by Lanmou. It's love. This is a love channel. I'm sending you so much love during this time. Even if you're not in a relationship, you're not celebrating with anyone, be good to yourself. Make yourself up. It's a Friday, Valentine's Day. For those of you that are celebrating, give yourself a lot of love. Put some makeup on, play some good music, watch a nice romantic movie, read a beautiful romantic novel, whatever that's gonna put you in that love space. Harness that energy. There's gonna be a lot of love in the air. Bring more of that in, and especially for those of you that have been in distance with it, with your person, that are connecting with this message that's coming through here. Really bridge that gap, okay? And open up, talk it out, because this could be the one. There's something worth, I feel like, preserving here, and all you need to do is dream about the possibility of what it could be, and it shall be. Thank you so much, Virgo. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah! Happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.